Alrighty guys, this is going to be my last, or I don't know if it's going to be the last, but this is the third video for installing Snort on Windows 10. What we're going to do is go to the search bar, type CMD, and we're going to do Run Administrator, click on Run Administrator. We are going to test to make sure that our installation went well and also that our edit of the snort.conf file was okay. Here in the command prompt, we're going to change directory. cd space c colon backslash snort backslash bin. Hit enter. All right, we're in there. So we're going to do two commands. First command is snort space dash capital V. This will show us the version of Snort that we installed. Hit enter. And there you go. Version 2.9.15.1 is the one I installed. Second command is snort space dash capital W. And this is going to show us a list of interfaces that we have on our computer. Hit enter. And here I have two interfaces, interface 1 and interface 2. So if you don't know which interfaces is referring to, because my computer has two, I have Ethernet and also wireless, then what you could do is just open up another command prompt and type out ipconfig space /all. Oops. /all. Hit enter. And there you go. You just have to, what would you call it? Compare this information, like the physical address, this description with what you got here, and you'll be able to tell. All right. So what we're going to do is scroll down. We're going to, oops, there we go. We're going to clear that page. So what we're going to do now is type a command in order to, in order to test. So I have this file over here where I already pre-typed, so I can go a little bit faster. I'm sorry guys. This is what you're going to type here. If you have to, you can pause it so that way you can copy this command out correctly. It's going to be snort -i snort space -i space 1 space -c space c colon backslash snort etc snort. I should have just typed it. The snort.config space -t. All right, let's see if I can paste this. Oh, there we go. I just right clicked and it was in. All right, so what this means is the -i is the interface, 1 is interface 1, -c is telling me, hey, use this file, and -t is test. So if I just hit enter, it's going to run correctly. But what I want to show you is in case there's an error, how to read that error so you know how to fix it. Well, it might be a little bit hard to know how to fix it, but anyway. So what I want you to do is go to your local disk C. Here in your Snort, go into your Snort and go into the rules. Remember how we created the whitelist.rules? Remember how they didn't have it? So what we're going to do is grab that file and just move it over to your desktop. Don't delete it. Don't copy and paste. Move it so it's not here in this folder. You can leave that up. Let's go over here to the command prompt, and now let's hit enter. And it's going to give us an error. There you go. There's the error. At the bottom here it says fatal error quitting. If you read that error, it says it gives you that error 512 unable to open address file. It wasn't able to open this file because it's not there. You see, whitelist.rules. Remember we moved it? So that's how you can read it. Even you might be able to see this 512 to go into your config file to see what's wrong with the line. It might give you the syntax error to actually check it out. So anyway, we know what the error is because we moved this out. We're going to put this back in. There you go, it's back in there. And then we're going to hit the up arrow so we get that command again, and just hit enter. All right, so while we're waiting, I'm going to move this up. There we go. So we're waiting, and what we're waiting for is the last message or last two messages. So give that a little bit. There we go. So it says Snort successfully validated the configuration, Snort exiting. So boom, our edit of the Snort config file is good. So we'll scroll down again. Next, what we're going to do another test. We're going to use these alerts that I typed out. So from here in your file explorer, we're already in rules. So now look for, what is it called? Local.rules. Local.rules. There it is. Local.rules. Right click, edit with Notepad. And here, I'm going to paste these in. Right click, copy, and then right click, paste. So let me just go over the first one. Okay, it's alert, space ICMP, space any, space dash, and that little, arrow. I don't know what it's called. You can find it on your keyboard next to the question mark. Space any, space parentheses, message, colon, quotation. Then you're going to type out a message. I typed testing space ICMP, end quotation, semicolon, space, SID, colon, and then you're going to type out the number 1,000,001, semicolon, end parentheses. So this first alert is for ICMP. You copy and paste it again and then change the ICMP to TCP here and in the message, TCP. And also you're going to change the SID to 1,000,002. You cannot have two different alerts or rules with the same SID. So you have to change it. You'll copy and paste it again. To do a different alert, you'll change now to UDP here, and in the message, UDP, and also SID, you'll change to number 1,000,003. You'll click File, Save, and you can close that now. And so now here is our second rule. I'm just going to type it out. Actually, it's the same as the first rule, but this time I'll type it out for you. So you're going to type out snort space dash lowercase I space. I'm using again the first interface. If you use a different interface, you will use another number. Space, let me move my arrow key. Okay, dash C, lowercase c, space, lowercase c, colon, backslash, snort, snort, sorry. I forgot that I messed up on the T. Snort, backslash, etc, backslash, config file name. So it starts snort.conf. There's the path, space. Last time we put dash T, capital T, but this time we're going to do capital A, space, console. So the capital A says, hey, run this and print it out to the console, meaning this command prompt. You could actually print this out to a file by changing it. By adding the arrow and then you'll type out a path with a file name. I'll just give you an example: C colon backslash snort backslash log. Remember log from the config file. Log backslash and then you'll type out the file name that you want to create. I'm gonna put ping test.txt text. So if you want to print out the results into this file, then you'll type it out like that. I don't want to, so I'm just gonna delete this part. There you go, up to console. Hit enter. There you go, it's gonna start initializing. Just give it a few minutes, just like when you're doing the test. Then it should start monitoring and you should start getting some rules being broken. Actually, what I'm gonna do here, open the Google, put this to the side so it's running in the back, and commencing packet processing. So remember, I got Google here, and so now it's gonna start basically showing me some alerts. Going back to Google over here, let's go to YouTube. Boom, did you see how it went up when I hit YouTube? Now it's hitting UDP. Okay, let's go to a bank. Let's go to bank, BOA.com. That's Bank of America, I believe. It might be wrong. No, it's not. Oh, is it? No, it's not. But anyway, now it's hitting TCP. Maybe it is a bank. I'm not sure. Anyway, I don't need it. All right. So in order to stop this, just hit Control C. And it's going to give you a bunch of like a summary of everything that happened, everything you found. And look at this. We got some TCP, some UDP. I think I got a ICMP at the beginning, right? Let's see. I'm scrolling up actually. If I'm scrolling up. Oh, there it is. There's the beginning. ICMP. There you go. It was only those, and then the rest were all those websites. So anyway, that's it for this video. Now we know Snort is working well, and we can start, setting up rules. Well, not start setting up. We can continue developing our rules so we can use Snort. Thanks, guys. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.